schema builder on steroid that we were introduced last year. So it's a powerful little tool to help you visualize your Salesforce data model. So basically, you just pick your object, and from there you have a number of options, right? To be able, for example, to show an example value. You can dig into each object. You can see how they are filled, how each field is filled, and so on. So it's been helpful. However, it has some limitation that we try to overcome today. The limitation is here. You can only add objects. You cannot customize this, right? This is given by the system, and you cannot change the arrows. You cannot save this to share it with your team, right? You can export it, but it remains something that the system draws for you, and you have no control upon. So today we'll try to overcome this with a new approach of board. So I've built the same visualization with a board like this. So the difference with the previous approach is here, this is fully customizable. As you can see here, I have some filters I've defined. So you see, I'm filtering the data to show off the ID, the reference on the string. I have other objects in my schema builder, which are, for example, the report. But from here, you can any type of report. You can add a markdown. You can add a group zone. A group zone is something like this that will allow you to group objects together. And of course, you can still click on those objects. And so the way it's built is like this, and you can see it's fully flexible. Behind the scene, each object, right, contains a query that you can customize. And basically here I've customized it with some data that are available as merge field, right? So the filter is the data you can see from here, right? This is a filter string that will allow you to search, for example, for a field which name contains assistant, for example, and that will be done here. And I can show you an example. You see, if I search for assist, I'll probably find assistant from here. And the way it works, it's interpret the query, right? And it will replace this filter with as, you know, the what I've just typed. And here for the data types, it replaced all the data types with a join. So it's an array of data types, and it just joined the possible filters. So from here, as you can understand, there is a number of optimization you can do, customization you can do. You can, for example, add options to showcase only the encrypted data. You can add filter for that, filter for formulas, for name fields, and so on. So sky is the limit for what you can you may want to do. It's something you will be able to share with your team. So basically, you save this. It's saved at the board. So it's in a way it's something more advanced than the previous board. The way the lines are drawn is through this tool. So it calculates the dependencies, right? So dependencies between the object. No, you can. It will initialize these arrows for you, right? So you don't have to know it. But also, if you don't want to show it, or if you want a custom label on top of this, you can definitely do this by selecting a given arrow, or adding your own arrow if you want. For example, this to showcase a relationship, and you want this to be, for example, animated on green. And this is something you can do into your board. Know that it's different, right? It's something. Yeah, you can do a number of things like this. That's that's started to be the data model on represent the same thing as the schema builder, but it's definitely more advanced for some power user like you may be. And so I'll show you how you can get started quickly with these without having to retype everything. So there is a template. If you go into, I'll show you. If you go into Explore, I'll close this. Right, those are my boards. You go into the object manager, and you select different objects. So case, lead, contact, right, opportunity. And instead of going here through schema builder, you go through impact analysis, right? On impact analysis, and you see this already shows you the object. This is initialized with whatever data you want, with some filters. And from there, it tells me, okay, I can edit the board, I can edit the filter, and I can also calculate the dependencies. So I click on advanced option, and it calculates the dependencies, and that's very generic feature, right? This if you add some Apex class, some flows, it will show you the dependency, and that's why this feature actually is called impact analysis. The idea is you put the object you want to calculate dependencies upon, and you see it will show you all the dependencies between your object, and you're free to play with it and to get rid of the relations you don't want to showcase. So for example, here what I've done into my other example, I got rid of some links like this one. I didn't want to showcase it because it's like not necessarily useful for representation, but it still exists, right, into the model like this one as well. But it didn't make sense for me to show it. You put it on the right, and here another one. And yeah, no, I did not click on the right place. And that's it, right? You have your own schema. You can obviously change the icon, change the color, change the label. It's been initialized with data on the object, but you're free to change this to whatever you feel is best, and that becomes your own schema builder, right? That you'll share with your team. So hope you find this helpful, and let me know if you have any question.